This article refers to crime in the U.S. state of Louisiana. According to the Louisiana Uniform Crime Reporting Program, there were 193,902 crimes reported in Louisiana in 2012. All categories of crime decreased in 2012 from 2011, except for robbery, which saw a 4.6% increase. Louisiana's overall crime rate, at 4,037.5, ranked fourth among U.S. states in 2012. Among the 10 largest cities in Louisiana, the town of Alexandria had the highest crime rate at 9,174.6 crimes per 100,000 people. Property crimes represented 88% of all reported criminal acts in 2012. There were 162,936 property crimes committed in Louisiana that year. Property crimes include burglary, larceny, theft, and motor vehicle theft. The rate for property crimes in 2012 stood at 3,540.6, which was a 3.9% decrease from 2011. Police reported 15,740 aggravated assaults for a rate of 342.0. This marked a 14.8% drop in the aggravated assault rate from 2011. The largest decrease of all crimes, Louisiana ranked 8th in the aggravated assault rate among U.S. states in 2012. In addition, 1,158 incidents of forcible rape were recorded by police in 2012 for a rate of 25.2. The forcible rape rate decreased 8.8% from 2011. Louisiana ranked 37th in the rate of forcible rape among U.S. states in 2012. Despite a 2.8% decrease in its murder rate for 2012, Louisiana had the highest murder rate among U.S. states at 10.8 homicides per 100,000 people. The total number of homicides perpetrated in Louisiana in 2012 were 495, a decrease of 11 murders from 2011. Firearms accounted for 370 murders or 81% of all homicides. With 193 homicides, New Orleans had the highest total number of murders for any city in Louisiana. 2 police officers were murdered in the line of duty in 2012. Louisiana had the highest incarceration rate among U.S. states in 2013 for the 16th consecutive year. In 2012, Louisiana's prison population stood at 41,248, a 3.9% increase from 2011. For an incarceration rate of 893 prisoners per 100,000 people. Louisiana experienced the highest per capita murder rate among all U.S. states in 2019 for the 31st consecutive year. According to the 2019 FBI Uniform Crime Report, Louisiana averaged 13.7 murders per 100,000, compared to the U.S. average of 6.6 murders per 100,000 from 1989 to 2014. Crime totals by offense in the state of Louisiana from 1995 through 2011 as recorded by the FBI's Uniform Crime Reports. In 2018, New Orleans had 143 murders, the lowest annual murder rate since 1971. Other violent crimes in 2018 also experienced a drop from previous years. New Orleans had the highest murder rate of any major American city in 2008, 2003, 2007, 2010 and 2011. 57.6 per 100,000, as well. In 2011, there were 15,134 crimes committed in Baton Rouge, including 64 murders, 51 forcible rapes, and 12,666 property crimes. The murder rate in Baton Rouge for 2011 was the 8th highest in the nation among large cities at 27.6 per 100,000. Baton Rouge also had the 25th highest violent crime rate in the U.S. in 2011 with a rate of 1,065.7 violent crimes per 100,000, surpassing New Orleans at 792 per 100,000. The Baton Rouge Police Department currently employs 789 police personnel. Capital punishment is applied in Louisiana. Executions are carried out by lethal injection at the Louisiana State Penitentiary and the Louisiana Correctional Institute for Women at St. Gabriel. The first recorded execution in Louisiana occurred on September 24, 1722, when an unnamed man was hanged for theft. The most recent execution took place on January 7, 2010, when Gerald J. Bordelon was put to death for the murder of his stepdaughter, Courtney LeBlanc. It was the first execution in Louisiana since 2002. On June 29, 1972, the U.S. Supreme Court issued a ruling in Furman v. Georgia, which halted capital punishment in the United States. Prior to this moratorium, however, Louisiana had not carried out an execution since Jesse James Ferguson was put to death in 1961. Capital punishment was reinstated in Louisiana in 1976 following the U.S. Supreme Court decision in Gregg v. Georgia. The first execution to occur in the state following the lifting of the moratorium was on December 14, 1983, when Robert W. Williams was electrocuted. In total, Louisiana has executed 660 people. 8 convicted death row inmates have been exonerated in Louisiana since 1976.